let's go. Let's do a brief audio and visual check. Make sure you can hear and there. Everything looks good, sounds good, right? Looks good, sounds good. Get a few things set up on my end, real brief, and we should be good to go. Should be good to go. Good evening, loud and clear. Check, thank you. New you guru. Feels good. Hey, looks good, sounds good, feels good. Then life is good. Let's go through it. Let's get to these markets. They're freaking moving. They're moving every single night. It's been insane. But yeah, let's start on the daily chart. And we'll go from there. Daily chart, NASDAQ, rapid fire, getting back to it. I mean, what a day. What a day in these markets. We had a massive sell-off followed by a massive recovery, and the volatility is just up. It's like the VIX, I didn't check where it finished, but last time I was checking, it was approaching 20. I don't think it got there. I'll pull it up here in a second. But yeah, we came all the way down to 25,500s. If you tuned into fast markets, I bought the bottom. And when I say I bought the bottom, or sold the bottom, sorry, my bad. I sold the freaking bottom. I showed up to fast markets. I'm like, sell. Bottom was in. I got in with like 2-3 micros at 25,000, like 547. It was just like, okay, I guess that was the bottom. That doesn't happen. Usually whenever I do that, usually I try and buy it and then it just keeps going down. But sure enough, yeah, you were there. It was just like, oh damn. What is the odds of that? Yeah, but I was wrong small, but I was still wrong. That's okay. But we had that huge down day. We recovered half of it, most of it. And then tonight we are getting a little bit of continuation. Not too much. On the hourly chart, you can see it a little bit better, a lot cleaner, right? We have that nice sell-off. Is this a pullback, right? Are we seeing the pullback? And then are we going to see continuation back down? It's starting to look that way so far tonight. It's starting to look like, not trying to find some reference points. I mean, there's a 3-bar reversal if I've ever seen one, right? 3-bar reversal on the hourly chart, looking for continuation. We're getting that continuation down right now. First thing I'm looking at, this is a NASDAQ. There's some resistance here. Maybe we could see some buying stepping in, but no, it's not looking like it. We're just down. We're down 0.5% here in the NASDAQ. When you made Hogue nervous, hey, I made Hogue nervous, and sure enough, he was right. He was right to be nervous. Look at all that resistance right there at the 26,000s. We just broke through this pivot, so maybe this is a nice double top, right? Double top pattern. We're starting to break down. This is the NASDAQ looking for the market to continue to sell off. Markets are moving. NASDAQ seeing a spike in volatility. And now let's take a look at gold. Gold's been insane. I mean, you guys see this. Just a massive, massive sell-off. And, I mean, 8%, 4,500 ticks, $450, and then recovering it. Right, recovering most of it. And here's what gets me. This is a nice support level, right? We held this support last night during slow markets, and sure enough, that support became resistance. And we're getting a nice bounce here, to be honest. I'm looking to short this thing. Dare I? Is it? So there's gold. I'm going to take a brief look at silver, and man, silver is pretty strong as well. Sell off, we're bouncing. I mean, look at that. We went all the way down to 106. Silver had a bigger sell off in terms of percentages, right? That's 12.5%, $15, 3,000 ticks. Insane. Let's take a look. I'm going to be trading gold because, you know, with my I don't want to I want to get back to scaling in and scaling out. Micros on gold. I did well last night. Gave it back this morning during the New York session. We'll see. Expect some further? Yes, Jesus. You never know. You're not touching silver anymore. Let's get some music going. Let's get to trading. And while I'm doing that, gotta turn the music up. Let me know if you can't hear the music. Oh, there we go. There we go. Asia Open was huge short side for gold. Yeah, you see it. You see it. I'm gonna watch this. I'm looking for a shorts. Right now I'm looking at this as support right here at these 5410s. 5400 even. Looking for that. Maybe are we gonna become resistance? Is this gonna become resistance? So far, we'll see if there's an opportunity there. These markets are just rocking. And on that note, let's do hashtag slow markets. If you're new here, what we do is you want to tag me on the socials, tag me, hashtag slow markets, and tag me. I'll go through them. If I like it, I'll show it live on air. Show us a win. Show us your trading. Show us your trading setup, trade station, your computer setup. Have some fun with it. I'm up 300 on a micro NASDAQ short earlier. Stopped me at break even on my runner, then dumped. You love Topstep. Good. We love you as well. This thing just sells off. I'm going to wait for some more price structure. I don't want to just jump into a short right now. It's tempting, but I got to wait. Got to wait. Be patient. Be patient. Thank you. PJX? What's PJX? Is that like the ICT thing? Dakota, do you think would be a bottom for NASDAQ? I don't know. I don't know. Remember, in the YouTube chat, there's our Topstep risk disclosure. Everything that I say and go over each and every night, we know it's not financial advice. It's not a signals class. We're here. I'm here to educate. It's education. I missed that one. I missed that one. That was a... See, I... Missed that one. Dang. Almost. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. That's alright. Let's see if we get... There's always opportunity. There's always more opportunity. Copper is sketchy. I don't think I've ever traded copper. Yeah, I've never traded copper before. Oh, Project X. Okay, okay. Bitcoin dropping. Oh yeah, I was going to pull up the VIX. What's going on around the markets tonight? Bitcoin's... Damn, getting hammered. Spot is 83,300. We got Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin 83,300. VIX was at 17. I was getting scary there for a moment when I was on. Meta's down 1.9. Broadcom down 1.3. Intel just needs to sell off. Okay, now we're getting some. Now I'm getting some price structure that I like to see here. Some price structure. See if we could get into a trade. Gonna watch this build into a trade. Okay, get into a short. One micro. Ooh, I need to switch it to ticks. Go to ticks. All right, let's see what we could do here. 133 ticks. That is... Okay. I want to build a position as it goes in my favor. So I don't mind sell stops. Sell stops to build a position. See if we get a push. Go retest these 70s. 53, 76. If we can. Risk is managed. Okay. In two contracts right there. See if we get pushed down to these 76s. This low. Okay. I can move my stop loss. Okay. All right. There's first take profit right there. See if we get... Now we got a runner. See if we could go through and break through these mid 70s. Got to pay for a dinner tonight. Paying for the dinner. Okay, this is where we might get a bounce here. So I got to be quick with it. All right, yep, nope. $100. We didn't get a bounce. I took profit there for one of them. There we go. All right, now you're done. Now I could be done trading. 10 minutes worth of work, $100 on the dot. Yeah, right. 100 even, and then I just go out to dinner and be done. Right, $10. Don't we love trading? Easy peasy. Yeah, yeah. If only every trade was like that, right? You never seen that? Yeah, that's an interesting one. 100 even. Look at that out. So, got my target. We just didn't break. We didn't. Oh, look at that. Selling just coming right in as we tapped those 90s. RTY dropped. Let's go. Mandy in the markets. We're gonna. We got to set a trader meetup, Mandy. One of these days. There's no snow. There's no freaking snow here. I'm actually going to the communal to dinner tonight. I have not been there. I'm pretty sure you know where that is. I shouldn't be telling. I shouldn't be saying. I shouldn't be saying. Not on air. All right. Gold's starting to be bought up. Gold's up 0.6%. Is this a upside down reverse head and shoulders? Long NQ? I don't know. Took the same trade. Forgot to switch to micros. Took $500. Okay. Locked out all day. All right. Shift to drift. Hey, talk about that. No matter how long you've been trading, you can definitely make mistakes like that. I make mistakes. I don't want to say all the time, but you know, I do make mistakes. I struggle. I go through my ups and downs. I'm maybe the audience, maybe the community can help me decide. I'm debating just withdrawing 100% of my balance and going back through the sim. I don't know. I've had some ups and downs, some struggles you guys see on fast markets, and if I can't figure it out here soon, thinking about just withdrawing my balance, say, okay, let's get back in the groove. Let these markets calm down. Do it. Chat, you guys have to be like, where's the Deegans at? I should have. No, go for it. Never a bad idea to cash out. Do it. That's part of the fun part, challenge. You like seeing me build up from zero. Okay. Do it tonight. No. I'm not going to do it tonight. This is my live account. No. Yeah, I tell you guys to pay yourselves. Take the stash. I always say take the money. Man, you guys are going to convince me, huh? Buy another Beamer. One is enough. Did you get margin call on your... No, I did not, actually. If you guys were following me on social media, you know I had a really good day. Well, I shared it last night. I didn't take any trades in the Percy. Getting baked lobster or Wagyu? No, I just probably a normal good steak. I could pay. I could afford it now, right? $100. I could afford a dinner. Splash it all in Thailand. Yeah. Yeah, I made 15,000 yesterday in the Percy. Trump going to name a replacement for PAL tomorrow. CNBC. Interesting. Look at the NQ, bro. I'm trading gold right now. Seeing if this is going to be a lower high. Is this a lower high here on gold? Starting to form that. We'll see. It's shopping around this level. We got 15 minutes to the top of the hour. If this is a lower high, I want to see us break through this level again. Oh, dang it is. It looks like it's going to be. I want to catch a breakdown. I want to be in this market if we start going. Secured the 4th payout tonight. Nice work. Yeah, with this volatility, we're going to need nano contracts. Especially in the silver, right? If you're trading silver. I'm not going to... I want to be in this gold. I don't want to FOMO into it. But this is looking like a really nice short. Remember, this is not financial advice. Getting back to these 70s. Okay, I'm going to get into one. Okay. All right. I was gonna think that maybe we held there and I could build a position, but we didn't hold. Okay, I'm just gonna take that. Just $60. You see, we've slowed down tonight. Tonight's a lot slower. Look at this volatility though, Coach Hoop. It's still volatile, even though it's a lot slower. Another scalp, back-to-back scalps, 2 for 2 here in slow markets. Up 163. All right, 15 minutes worth of work. Up 63. No, you're right. We have slowed down, but if we're going like 100 miles an hour, we're probably going like 80 miles an hour right now, and then like the speed limit's 25. I know, we're gonna have to change this name, slow markets. Fast markets too, let's go. Coach J. Look at that. Yeah, I wanted to get into the short. I got into it. I think I probably could have taken advantage of it a lot more. I don't think I took advantage of this as much as I should have. Like, this is a beautiful setup. Shoulder, look at that. Head, shoulders, breaking through the neckline. I took out $160, but I think there was more to be had. This little last bounce. Yeah. Anyway, crying over it. Market's always going to leave you unsatisfied. This is starting to pick up steam. We're starting to go. We're starting to go here on the gold. Let's take a look at silver. Silver starting to go as well. Oh man, silver. Even the micros have the spread. Silver up 0.32, hanging around 14. NQ bounce. Did I say that, Tina? I said a head and shoulders. Okay, a head and shoulders. Can you guide on how to set up mental capital? I'm not sure what you mean by that. How to set up mental capital. I have silver and gold side by side, and they're moving in sync. Interesting. Okay. JD Burnt Toe says Dakota wants to withdraw and start over. No, that's wrong. Make sure you don't skew those words. Traders do that all the time. I am always for, if you struggle or if the markets change, I think the best thing you can do as a trader is, I've done this many times here at Topstep and in front of everybody. Take a step back, right? Pay yourself, take a step back, and practice and get used to the new conditions in a simulated environment. That is what prop firms are built for. New traders taking a step back, practicing. Look at silver go. And it's not this sim farm world that I wish just was not even here. Sim farming is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Now, I'm not knocking the traders that, has made money from it. Look at silver just go. It's like you want to get short, but there's just no price structure. Like, you can see that same head and shoulders here on silver, right? Little break right there. And now off to the races. Hi-ho silver, down we go. What's gold doing? Yeah, recalibrate to your environment. I like that. That is, I'm going to steal that if you don't mind. I'm going to borrow it. You got to recalibrate to your environment. Great. Well said. Well put. Someone suffering 115, big silver, push us down. Do we have a big buy order come in at 115? Is that what you... It's the H pattern. You're looking at the lowercase h. 115 contracts. Okay. Was it a buy limit? I didn't catch it. We could look at it on silver. What price? Yeah, okay, right there. 115 even. Okay. On the ask. Oh, okay. See. What does the DOM look like for silver right now? It's as ugly as it gets. All right, these are micros. Do I show the minis? The minis are just ugly. Ugly. take a look at some gold. London Metal Exchange has postponed the start of trading on Friday due to technical issues. Is that true? All right, getting a nice bounce right there. Bitcoin at 81. Oh, Bitcoin's tanking. Bitcoin is just going for it. Oh, wow. Even since the start. Yeah, we're going down. Look at that. This is a 5-minute chart over the past 5 minutes. Okay. Bitcoin's selling off. NASDAQ selling off. Yeah, NASDAQ's continuing to sell off. We are hodl, Coach J. Okay, Jay, if you start like posting like AI pictures of you like in a ship and hodl stuff, I don't know. Might have to have a conversation. You're a Bitcoin investor, I know. Now you are. I need to fly back out to Laser IJ coming up. I might have to fly back there to New Jersey, Jay, sooner rather than later, once this weather starts to clear up a little bit. I'm hodling my spot bags. Hey, I've already had my crypto phase, all right? Yeah, I'll wait till spring, Jay. I've had my crypto phase. You guys seen it. I played it through a stock. I can't even remember the stock's name. It was like BM something through Ethereum. Yeah, these markets are getting hit. Nvidia's down 1.25%. Nvidia's down hard. BMNR, thanks, Stan. Yeah, that was it. That was it. And as of today, I am out of AG. I am out of AG. I got out of my AG. It's the silver mining. I'm out. I had the options I got in around Christmas for silver mining. I'm out of that one. Remember, not financial advice. Just too crazy. It went up absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I bought like the $18 calls for $2 and I sold them for $9.25. $9. So it was a good trade. Too much craziness going on in these markets for me to hold on to a big position. So I've liquidated a lot. I'm cash heavy. Let's just say that. Biggie bag. How do you know about the silver mining company? I pay attention to the markets overall, and I was like, hey, let's find a silver mining company, and I like that one. So yeah, that's it. Douglas. Randy is correct. Live means nothing. 5x leverage is better. That does mean something though. Live is actually live real markets. Sim should be used as just a stepping stone. That's all it should be. I get it. I see how traders love simulated environments because you don't have to worry about live executions and you could get more leverage. But it's exactly what it is. It's sim. Get a personal, that's the goal. No rules. There you go. Top tier fund futures. You got the idea. Yeah, sim is way easier. It's fast, less slip, better. Yeah, you can. That's not an argument. Sim is easier. Sim is easier in anything, right? When you're flying a flight simulator, that's easier to fly. When you're, any sport, you have simulators. Golf simulator, I could argue that golf simulator is a lot easier. You don't have the elements affecting you as you're not going to be out there in rain, cold, inside a nice heated room. Kind of consolidating here for a minute. Top of the hour in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Would you try 2 to 3 copy trading again? Yeah, I probably. Yeah, no emotion, no fear. JDS burn. We had Topstep has payouts on the, what do you call it? Bonuses. You make money in a live account, you get paid for getting paid. Like, hey, I made $100,000. You get bonuses along the way, and then you can take payouts. And then, like you guys see, I'm at over 30 winning days, not in a row. I've had this account since August. I don't know. I've had this account for a while now, and I can withdraw 100% of it. Yeah, you can copy trade, you can scalp. There's no, what do you call it? Just pure freedom here in the live account. Do it. Is the spread the same live in XFA? Yeah, the spread's the same. But live fills, you actually have to, it goes, your order goes to the market, right? You have to have an actual seller. They're very similar. All right, here we go. We're making another push down here on gold. Are we going to see 5,300? Are we going to see 5,300? $100 sell-off twice. Let's see. Yeah, things are starting to look heavy again. Heavy again in the metals. Dakota, show us last week in your trading journal, please. No trading journal. It's only in the sim for now. Bitcoin's dumping. Yeah, Bitcoin's selling off. Bitcoin's down 2%. Here goes gold. Here it goes gold. Let's take a look at silver. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get short 1 silver. Micro. One short silver micro for a break through this level of support, these 113.70s. Let's get through this support. All right, that's all I'm going to take. Whew, damn, that's so fast. That is so fast. I literally, I had to take a look to make sure that wasn't a mini. For a second there, I thought it was a mini. I really did. I thought that was a mini because the P&L moved so much. I'm like, no way my P&L's at 500. Is this a mini? It's a micro. Yeah, let's make sure I have the mini banned. I thought I had it banned. Yeah, the silver mini's banned. Oh, I also need to ban the NASDAQ. I banned the NASDAQ so I don't make that mistake. Damn. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. See, that's just something I can't do with silver. Like, I would have loved to get into like two or three contracts and just let it run. Just let it run. All right. Go back to this gold where I can actually get into multiple contracts. See, gold hasn't broke that low. Gold hasn't broke this low. But I want to watch this silver. See if we just... Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. Quick in and out. Just quick in and out. Top of the hour is coming in less than a minute. Here we go. Gold. Are we going to break? Wow. Wow. Bye-bye. Bye. Man, what an insane. All right, I'm going to pull up silver right next to us. Instead of switching back and forth, I'll just pull them up side by side. That would have been a whole dollar. That would have been a whole dollar move. Like 200 ticks on the silver. Maybe we see 5,300. Maybe we see 5,300. Make sure you have your stop losses in place, everybody. Make sure you go through your process. Trading's optional. Let's make sure we all understand that trading is very much optional. This market is just going. Yeah, I'm not thinking about the woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah, I would have been up $1 million if I would have did this or did that. But what a market. This is insanity. Gold is done for the night? I don't know. We're just getting these markets are moving. These are like $10 every minute, and right back up. At $1 on silver, right back up. Up 6K on gold. Let's get through some of these let's see some of these hashtag slow markets. Come on, guys. We gotta get some more hashtag slow markets in here. I'll start going through some of them in a second. I know a lot of people wait until they place their trades, but there's the social media handles right there for tag me, Twitter preferably, and we'll do some hashtag slow markets. Wow, I'm in awe. Yeah, I don't. Man, how are you guys trading? Like, how do you guys feel about this volatility? Everyone in the yeah, let's hear it, chat. How do you feel? How do you feel about all this? Have you experienced anything like this before? It's very rare that we see these types of movements. Coach Hoop said this is wild. Gold. Click preferences above the chart. Okay. 1 ounce is great. I'm loving it. Extremely different. See profits, take profits. Coach Jay, that birthday gift I got you. Don't sell it, please. Metal, it's worth what, 5 times more. Yeah. I only been trading. I like it. Double Dutch, jump rope. Sorry, I'm late. You're late. We've missed quite a bit. I mean, look at this. Top of the hours came and gone. We're getting some buyers in here. Scalping on 100 tick with Hikinashi candles. Micro silver is trading like a mini. Yeah, it is. It is. You just watched it. $530 in like a second. Absolutely insane. We're watching this. I'm going to get through some of these hashtag slow markets, though. Tag me in them. Tag me in them. Got to get some of this. Man, some good stuff, too. Some of the good stuff. Possible reversal on gold? I'm not sure. Check the NASDAQ. I'll check the NASDAQ in a moment. We're watching these markets. I am all eyes on the prize. And right now, that's gold and silver. NASDAQ is just hanging around 840s. I don't know if this is a reversal on gold and silver yet. This might just be a lower high, right? Lower high. This is silver over here on the left. This is gold over here on the right. I'm seeing silver's down 1%, gold's down 0.3, and we were up quite a bit actually. And we're going too. Just that market's been taking us. Come on, woo-woo. It's been back and forth. It's been back and forth. Lido, I used to. I don't get that information. Maybe it's a trust thing. They know that I can't keep. Everyone knows that I don't keep secrets really good, and so it's like, why would they tell Dakota anything? Because Dakota does not keep secrets good. That's just it. I am not good at lying, and I'm not good at keeping secrets when it's going to be coming out. All right, here we go. Here comes a second sell-off. Yeah, here comes maybe a continuation. Gold's leading it so far. Gold is leading. Come on, I'm even repping a silver necklace. All right, just because I Yeah, why not? It's worth more now. Been short since the retest of the open. If only we had a runner, right? That runner from all the way up here. Where what? No, the runner was, yeah, way up here. These 5380s, right? It was 5380s I got in. That would have been one heck of a runner. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? Bitcoin continue to sell off. Man, markets are just not doing too hot. Tesla's up 2%. Tesla's up 2.25%. Trades. Hopefully you have hands. It was hidden. Yeah. You could try trades by Mac. You're gonna try and snatch that chain. Try Jesus, not me. Space merges with Tesla. Okay. Dakota, do you think GC and silver need to have this? It's been going through all-time highs since last year. I want to say this is healthy, right? I want to say pullbacks are healthy in a market, but this level of volatility kind of counters that, right? In a normal market and the rally that we've seen, you want to see a pullback, right? Pullbacks are very healthy for a bullish market or trending market, I could say, right? You see that, you can demonstrate it here, right? So we have a sell off, we have a pullback, we have continuation. That is a healthy market. It doesn't matter what time frame, to an extent, right? If this is a daily chart, if this is an hourly chart, 4-hour chart, 15-minute chart, that's a very healthy market. And what we've been seeing in metals, you guys know, it's just been straight up. And now we're getting that pullback. But the reason why I'm a little bit hesitant in saying, oh, this is healthy, is just because of how volatile everything has been. It's been very volatile, and the volatility has increased. You know what? I'll just pull it up right here. Why not? We've got the charts in front. I want to talk about this. And remember, this is educational purposes only. This is the way I view it. So it's just what I'm looking at. Look at this. Like, big rally up, pullback. Very healthy, right? Very healthy. Now, at the time, this was volatile. Uh-oh. Browser froze. Come on. Ruined up my drawings. Alright. This is the daily. Okay. Make me do my drawings again. So, nice rally. Pullback, right? Healthy pullback. I ended up getting my... which it seems like forever ago. I ended up getting my long-term gold position here at 4,000. Felt really good. I closed it out at 5,000, so I missed this part of it. But yeah, staying on topic. Come on, Dakota, stay on topic. Healthy pullback, and then we get continuation, pullback, continuation. However, every time we rally like this, near these highs, we see a lot of volatility, and then it kind of settles down a little bit. And the reason why I'm just saying that it's a little unhealthy what we're seeing now is how volatile this has became for a commodity. For a stock, sure. For something with a lower market cap, sure. But for something like gold and silver, which is, quote, a safe haven, it just feels weird. Look at this sell-off. We're going 5,300 tonight. Yeah, look how clean that was. This was support, resistance. We broke down that support, became resistance. Right? A little bit of DBA concepts right here. A little bit of DBA concepts right there. And now where do we go? Clean break, 5,300. Well, first thing I'm looking at right now is looking at some of this supports from earlier, which is 5270s to 5280s. We called it. Called it and trade it is two different things. Oh man, look at this thing go. What are we witnessing, chat? What are we witnessing? It's just puking. It's just going. Silver too, I'm guessing. We're getting down to this level already. Man, if only I had a runner, right? Wow. Just profit taking. It's going back up. Well, who knows? If you think this is profit taking, it depends on what time frame. End of month sale? What's the end of the month? Look, there's definitely fear in this market. That's for sure. Fear has been injected into the market. Not just this market. It seems like most markets. Silver's a new GameStop on the commodity. It's a commodity. What is going on? Monday. Oh, it's Friday's price action too. Tonight's Friday's price action. You're $500 away from passing my combine. Waiting for the right setup to enter. Great work. Yeah, be patient. You don't need to be in a rush to pass combines. I've made that mistake. Definitely made that mistake. Maybe because of a potential shutdown. Honestly, drops. We had a longer government shutdown and these commodities didn't move very much. It's a meme commodity. Like, at this point, yeah. You have 12 futures watching all in red. Coach Hoop, probably watching a lot of the markets as well. Might be watching all of them. Look at this thing go. Are we going to see 1,200? Are we going to see 5,200? Can we see 5,200? We might be seeing 5,200 at this point. Well, we're at this level. We're at this. Man, we're already there. We're already these 5,270s. Are we going to hold? Can we hold this level? Can we hold these 70s? We're trying a little bit. We have a horse. We named him Dakota. Okay. No, we didn't. We're going through it. There's a bounce. There's that. Finally, we got some buyers stepping in. Right at the low of that wick too, right here. Right at that low. Are they going to hold this? Or are they going to just drop it? I'm just at awe. I'm at awe. Just what crazy markets tonight. There was an order there in book map. I changed my mind. This is awesome. Gold doesn't want to hold. Gold does not want to hold. Look at this. Look at this. We're not holding right now. Sir Noodle Cup, you're loving this. What a show. Wow. Breaking through that. It's melting. These metals are melting. All pun intended. Every pun intended. Silver down 2.5. Gold down 2.25. We might see a $200 sell-off. Could you? Why didn't I could have held on to a short. What's wrong, Dakota? What happened? Me of last year definitely would have been holding on to one runner. Shorted on the practice up 12,000. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Can we sustain this one? It's just the order book is just nuts. You guys want to see an order book? Let's take a look at the minis. Look at that. Look at this order book on the minis. That's no liquidity. There's no liquidity there. It's just vaporized. Look at this thing go. 4.5% in 2 hours. Yeah, silver, and we got Meta selling off too. Meta's down 2%. Equity's starting to push lower. Made 25K on practice. Yeah. Be careful out there. Don't try and be trying to be a hero and think you could just catch this without managing your risk. Anything you do, make sure your risk is managed. Even lockout. Remember, trading's optional. You do not need to trade this. You do not need to trade this. This does not happen very often, and you don't need to put this into, it's just another day. You need to make sure this is just another day. Markets will be open tomorrow. They'll be open the next day. You'll be able to start trading back to your regular process once these markets settle down. If you look back, the last thing you want to do is be like, man, I blew my account, and these type of markets never happen, right? It's a lot better, you know, mentally, emotionally, and probably for your account to just, hey, I'm going to lock myself out. I'm not going to trade. I'm going to wait. Or I'm going to just stick with something like the NASDAQ or the ES. Maybe that's me talking to myself. Yeah, I got to, hey, sometimes as a coach, sometimes as just a person, you got to take your own advice. I'm up 530 tonight. Dude, I've been up so much in slow markets. And the one reason why I was having that in earlier, like, should I just withdraw my live account balance and take a step back and go back to sim, was because I've been struggling during the New York session. Mostly because I bought the down, or I sold the bottom in the NASDAQ. Man, look at silver, 111. Here we go, gold, 5,200. 5,200. Someone says this looks like a bottom. It looks can be deceiving, I guess. I'm watching this. So the one thing I'm watching when we get a market like this is I'm watching these pivot points. This is why I like the 100-tick chart. These pivot points. These pivot points. If we can break through another pivot point, then that's where I would be like, okay, now we might have a chance for some more consolidation or a bounce. Let's watch it. See, it's almost rounding right now, right? Kind of a little bit. Some of the momentum's dropping. I can imagine indicators are starting to slow down, right? The moving average is starting to roll, like turn. Maybe an RSI. I don't know. What was it? MACD? MACD is one that I remember I watched a lot. Inversion. I don't know. Lots of names and words and stuff. But ultimately, you could visually see it. And this is why I like watching the 100-tick. Is I can visually see the price action here. And so when I get traders asking me, why do you look at the 100-tick? Well, this is why. This is why I love watching the 100-tick chart. It's because of that. Does that make sense? Did I explain this? Yeah, yeah. We are naming the indicators. This is the MACD 3000. Yeah, let's watch this. So I'm watching this price action. Price action to me is king. Is this? Let's see if we could get through. Are we gonna break the low right here? See 5,200. Yeah, there we go. New low. New low. 5,200. On in its sights. There. Oh, we're breaking through this 5,200. Do we go test the New York session lows? New York session lows, 5140s. All right, there's a pivot. You're starting to pick up on these DBA concept breakouts. Nice, good. Hopefully, it's just technical analysis, right? I joke because of DBA concepts. It's the basic technical analysis. Price action, basic price action. Yeah, that wasn't much of a hold. We tried to get back up above 5,200, and we just tanked it. Sellers are not wanting this market to catch. Like, there's no pullback right now. Look at that. Bounce up to 52 and just sold right off. Bounced to 52 and sold right off. Right, I'm gonna switch. Make sure I'm on the micros. Actually, I gotta just make sure I'm on the micros. All right, we're watching this thing. See how the price action looks different? See how the price action looks different on micros? Is because there's more volume on the micros. There's more volume in the micros than there is the minis. And that's why you see the price action different. Right? Different price action. Just watching these pivots, I would look for a higher low. That would be my first clue, is a higher low just like that. Right? We just made a higher low so far. So far. I would need to see gold break back above 5,200. Starting to consolidate, right? Wedging formation, wedging formation. Just speaking out loud right now. You guys ask what I see on the 100-tick chart. This is what I'm looking at. This could be a breakout pattern in either direction. Typically in the direction of where the momentum's going. And we're going down. And down we go. Yeah, 5130s. Can we see 5100? Are we going to see 5100 tonight? NASDAQ's down 1%. NVIDIA down 1.5%. Bitcoin down 3%. Bitcoin spot 51,500. Silver's at 108. Silver's down 5%. Okay, here goes gold. If we're free falling, you want to sing? We are sing the song. Sing the song. Free falling. We pull this out for the. I got a good song for this market. This is the market, right? Whoa. That got me. Yeah, that's these markets. Yeah, I love that song. That's Jack. Jack played that one. It's a good one. It's a good one. I can't have copyright music. I'd love to play some Tom Petty. Don't worry. I really would. Yeah, careful trading this, everyone. Coach J, risk disclosure. The silver dom is gone. So is gold. I'm not gonna trade. I can't trade this right now. I just gotta wait and be patient. Wow, the micros are just gone too. Look at the micros. Everything's just going. Look at this. This isn't normal on the micros. This is not normal on the micros. Wow. Oh my. Oh my, that's 6% on gold. $300 on gold tonight. $300 on gold. Everyone. I'm underreacting. I am underreacting right now. This is... Are we breaking this? Are we going to break the New York session low? Are we... Is there any geopolitical news? I'm not seeing anything. Nothing too crazy that I'm hearing. Chat, Coach J Hoop, if you're still listening, if you see anything come across the wire that would signal what's going on, let me know. But price action speaks louder than any of the news. Warsh getting a Fed job. Trump admission preparing Warsh Federal Reserve nomination. Warsh. Former Fed Reserve Governor Kevin Warsh met with Trump on Thursday. Interesting. All right, now there's a bounce. Now we got a little bit of something that I could say we might be bottoming. We bounced off the New York session lows. Now is it going to let us in? That's the question. Or is it just going to rip through the 5,200? What do we want? It just doesn't let us in. That's it. Oh, if this goes right back down. If this goes right back down and hits the new lows. These moves. And this song, this is a little intense. Yeah, I am underreacting with these price markets, like these movements in the market. I mean, yeah, let's change it up. I'm not gonna be fear mongering here. Show silver, Mandy. Show silver. Okay, real quick, because I want to trade gold though. Yeah, silver is. We didn't even break through that. Nice, maybe 3-bar reversal. Not sure, but. Yeah, very dramatic music, right? We're here. Am I a good salesman? I haven't really tried to sell anything. I think I'm very bad salesman. I would be a very bad salesman. Oh, you want me to look at the DOM on silver? Okay, now that makes sense. Yeah, it's not very good. This is the these are the micros. Remember, it's a half. Oh, that's not SI. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's an ugly DOM. The ugliest of DOMs. Mandy made 6K today. Nice. I could fill it in the DOM. I could fill in my DOMs. What's the tool you use to mark percentages on the chart? It's the ruler. It says measure. Measure. All right, gold. What are we going to do here? We got a 3-bar reversal on the 5 minutes. We're coming up to the bottom of the hour. We're going to see maybe a spike in volatility on in the like 3 minutes. So let's see if this is going to be a reversal. I mean, I don't really want to get in until after the bottom of the hour. It didn't really. I mean, there's a pullback that would have got us in. Break back above 5,200. But I'll just wait. 3-bar reversal. The trade, technically, let's see if that would have played out. Right? It'd be long. But you're going to be risking 750 ticks. It'd be hard to even do that for a micro. All right, the risk reward's just not there. You'd want, man, that's hard to play a 3-bar reversal when the volatility is like this. So it says, yeah, I took that bounce. Like the DOM you look at, everyone's doing the hashtag slow markets. Michael Walters tagged me in a funded trader, certified funded trader. Great work. Great work. Absolutely. These markets are just insane right now. Let's watch. Do it, Dakota. Put some hair on your chest. I have plenty of hair on my chest. I'm not trading this. It's a trap. Hey, you don't have to. That's what I said. It's not financial advice, but if someone was to ask me, should I trade? My answer would be no, not tonight. Wait until the market settles down. Wait till the market settles down and you feel comfortable. Right? That's what you want to do. Let's get some of these hashtag slow markets while we're waiting for the bottom of the hour. We got a minute. We got a minute to the bottom of the hour. Question is right now, is this just going to be a rounding top and we're going to continue to sell off? I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's get through some of these hashtag slow markets. David Mills, taking full advantage of the combine of the complimentary combine I received from Topstep. Two fresh XFAs along with my current 150K. Let's see where we can't go from here. Live 2026. Love to see it. See that in the live account. Man, activated XFA. Great work there. Zydar, consistent. I see Zydar almost every single night in the hashtag slow markets. I love the commitment support. Slow markets is not slow today. Green on the screen right there. Man, that's great trade. Brand new XFA on the gold short while watching. Nice, Robbie. Nice. Hey, look, it did sell off. See, technicals. I love technicals. DBA concepts for the win. Now, we got bottom of the hour coming on right here, right now. Is this a higher or low? Is this a higher or low? Just watching this bottom of the hour. It came. If we break through this, maybe we see that rally. Maybe we see the rally. Going through technicals. Technicals are amazing when this volatility pops up. Right? See what we can get here. I'm still looking for opportunities. Oh yeah, we know that. DBA concepts, greater. Much greater. Egro, I see you. I see you. Good trades. Good trades. If you don't make it onto the hashtag slow markets live, I will always like your posts. I see you. Just because sometimes I can't get to all of them. NQ selling. All right, let's take a look there. Yeah, NQ's also getting hit, right? Look at it. Oh man, it's just going. We all go down. Here's the H. You guys are talking about. Whoop. There. These markets getting hit. These markets are getting hit. How many likes? If I don't know. Slow markets are slow markets. All right, we could say slowish markets. Lower high, come on. Carnage to continue. We got Intel's down 2.5, Broadcom 2.5, Meta down Broadcom 1.5, Meta down 2.39. Tesla's up 1.5, which is off its highs. Google down 1.6, Amazon down 1.5, Microsoft down almost 1%, Apple down 0.6, and oh man, Nvidia's getting hit, down 1.75. So the equities are getting hit along with the metal. Well, look at that. This volatility it's increasing. Volatility's increasing. VIX is going to open up. I think maybe we could see VIX above 20. VIX above 20. Mac, no. Says, give me your chain. This chain is now worth 3 times as much as that was when I bought it. Silver. We're just gonna continue to watch this gold. See if there's a trade opportunity. We have 27 minutes. Every time it becomes easier to move $100 on gold, it's insane markets. We're trying now. At least now we're starting to see some buyers step in, maybe some profit taking here. Crude's dumping. I haven't traded crude for a very long time. I used to be a crude trader. Yep. 2010, 11, 12. I think 2014. Then that crude was hot, man. Crude was the trade. Yeah, Bitcoin's selling off. We're at 81,300. Does Topstep have a momentum range? What do you mean momentum range? Is this like an indicator? Actually opened an SI position when wanted SIL. Well, make sure. I've done that before. In these risk settings, you could block symbols. You see, I have gold. I have the minis blocked right here. Right? See, come in here, block them. So that way, if you're, as I'm teaching and I'm in front of an audience and I'm switching between these different markets, I don't accidentally just put on a silver or gold mini or NASDAQ mini. I've done it before. I've done it before. Let's see if we can find some more buyers here. It seems like we're in a battle zone. 5,200 here on gold, back and forth. Price action is starting to get a little choppy here. I blew my eval again in 1 day trading emotionally. Make sure you have a daily loss limit. I don't think anybody should be blowing evaluations in 1 day. Make sure you put a daily loss limit. Leave room for minimum 10 days, right? If you have a $4,500 worth of drawdown before you blow your combine, right? It's $450 a day should be your day loss limit, and that's just a reference or an example. Definitely not financial advice, right? It's a rule of thumb. Everyone looks at it, views it differently. but definitely not a day. Coach Jay feeling better? Good. 1K. Oh, there you go. 1,000 likes and Coach Jay joins. If we get 1,000 likes, I will invite Coach Jay on slow markets. There's 1,900 traders watching, so you know, no bots, no cheating. We want it all organic. Let's go, Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Give me on slow markets. All right, okay, yeah. The more likes we get, I'll just pick random traders in the chat, and I'll just bring you on. Bring you on air. Pick a random trader on the chat, bring you on there. All right, we're getting a little bit of bounce here. Get a little bounce. I'm going to get in on this. I'm going to get in on this bounce. Let's see if just one micro. One micro. We're going to see if we can go through and break through these 200s, these 220s. I'm looking for 220s. One micro. Let's go. Buyers stepping in here. See if we could get a little more something for dinner. This gotta be a quick one. This gotta be a quick one. Trailing it. Get through these 20s and through these 20s. If we get through these 26s, I'm gonna like this even more. Gonna keep tightening up this stop loss. Get through them. Get through them, gold. Nice breakout. Let's get through those. I'm looking for 40s. I like 40s. See if we get through those 40s. Can we get 40s? 40s. I'll take it. I'll take that one. Okay, boom. Wow. Wow. That's it. All right, now we're paying for... we got more than dinner. We got more than dinner. We're going for the car payment now. Dinner and car payment. Actually, I don't have a car payment. I pay for rent tonight. No. Rent's $1,400, so $700 is... utilities. I go for my utilities. make sure my heater doesn't go out again. No. I'm not gonna trade my P&L. That's a slippery slope if I start thinking of my P&L. Stressing the past, yeah. Your Camry insurance, oil change, and 4 tires are paid for. yeah. I had a Honda Civic, not a Camry, all right? Honda Civic. But it got totaled, sadly. You're in Utah. Where do you live for $1,400? I'm not. Yeah, was that Loki asking me where I live? You can't drive? If I make enough money, I don't need to drive. See, 3-bar reversal, paid. 3-bar reversal, DBA concepts. Let's talk about it. A beautiful 3-bar reversal here. 3-bar reversal there. Paying for... It's DBA concepts. We're doing it. I know, Mandy. All the stalkers. I tell you, I had the... Yeah. I'm not gonna tell some crazy experiences here on stream. I've had some interesting experiences in public. Just catch you off guard. Just full port long, baby. If only you had a runner. Yeah, you're not gonna find anything for 1,400 in St. George unless you got a roommate. Look at that. Look at the buying stepping in there. $712. Hey, you're gonna be excited to hear these stories at our meetup. Weird experiences. Yeah, just weird experiences. Like I ran into some random people, and here's the thing, you know, being on stream, everyone knows and sees who I am, right? Everyone sees who I am. They know my name. They see me frequently. Some traders like, you guys see me daily. You can know a little bit about who I am. But then I'm just a username, right? Someone walks up to me and like, they know me to a certain extent or to a certain level. and they're a complete stranger, right? I know usernames. Coach Jay and I, we had the conversation when we did a trader meetup, and yeah, it was weird. It was like, yeah, we're in a room full of a lot of traders who watch us every single night, but then we don't know any of them, right? They're strangers in a way, but then they watch us and they know who we are. They heard, yeah, it's just an interesting concept, interesting thing, I guess. Futures, I am not an elite boxer. I would not depend on my boxing to defend myself. Am I live tomorrow morning? Why, yes. I will be on tomorrow morning for fast markets. Fast markets. It's going to be a good one. It will be a good one. I'm going to be starting with 700. All right, please keep me honest, everybody. Do not let me give back this $700 tomorrow during fast markets. I would not. Ganymede, learn BJJ. Pull guard. Pull guard. Come on. No, I'm not gonna learn. Just lock out then. I'll give it back tonight, not tomorrow. We'll give it all back. We're at 5250s. Do we go all the way back up to 5300? 3-bar reversal on the 5-minute chart? Yeah. I talked about it. I even pulled up this little handy dandy tool, and we'll see if it prints. If this pays out, man, that 3-bar reversal, it's just so volatile. I dare say the risk should be right there. I mean, look at this move. That's just insanity. If this 3-bar reversal plays out, just cinema. Absolute cinema. Day trader 420. Where? One of my close coaches was did some coaching at Legends Boxing. Yeah, there's so many opportunities in these markets. There could be too many opportunities in these markets. Too much opportunities. Very easy to overtrade. It can be very easy to overtrade. That's for sure. How would you recommend setting a daily loss limit? It depends. I would definitely make sure you have a daily loss limit on some type of limit that you're able to, make in a day, right? What do you typically average on a daily's worth of profit? Have that be your daily loss limit. Like if I, on average, make $700, average, right? Then maybe your daily loss limit should be $750 or $800 or $700. It depends. It really depends. It does depend. What do you consider overtrading? Well, for me, right, because everyone's going to be different, if I have more than like 10 trades, that's probably overtrading. And if you're more of a scalper like Mandy in the chat, maybe that number's higher. If you're more of a higher time frame trader, maybe it's lower. It depends so much. Two words, it depends. I ordered it. No, I'm not going to give away that. I'm not giving away the good stuff yet. When do you suggest taking payouts on a 50K XFA? It depends. It depends but most questions that everybody here is going to be asking me, or just asks in general, here's a good answer, right? A lot of the questions that I see you guys asking, it can be answered with very similar, like it can be very, I'm trying to make sure I word this correct. It has a very similar answer on a lot of them. It depends on you as an individual, what you're comfortable with, how you trade, right? Whether you're taking a payout, whether you're setting your daily loss limit, whether you're trading different times a day, whether so many questions can be answered by understanding the way you trade. What's over trading? Well, how many trades is normal for you based off your trading? If it's more, probably over trading. What should my daily loss limit be? Well, what do you average per day? Well, if you're averaging $700, a daily loss limit twice that size seems a little bit too much. What was the other question? Yeah, what's a good win percentage? Well, what's a good win percentage for you? What's a good risk reward? What's a good risk reward for you? You could start with a very basic outline, right? You could have like a template, a 1-to-1 risk reward or better is a good place to start. A win percentage, 50% greater is a good place to start. Just, base hits. What's my favorite setup for gold? I think you've seen a couple of them tonight. I think you've seen a couple really good setups tonight right there. Talked about 3-bar reversals. Why is everything selling off? Well, there's just more sellers today than there are buyers. Is 50 plus trades over trading? I would lean towards yes. But if you're trading 8 different markets with some type of algorithm or programmed, then maybe not. Profit taking, LOL. Is that the D in DBA concepts? yeah, there you go. The D in DBA concepts is it depends. Aren't there always the same amount of buyers and sellers? Oh, look at that. Look at that advanced question. Yes, there is exactly the same amount of buyers as there are sellers when an order is executed, right? Because you need one buyer and one seller for every order that's executed. However, I think the correct way to word it, right, if you want to get more, advanced, is there's more aggressive sellers than there are buyers, meaning people are more willing to sell at market than there are buyers willing to buy at market. Maybe that's more aggressive sellers than there are buyers. I mean, what's behind the underlying? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. So many people get paid big money that go on air on CNBC and all these networks, and analysts that have master's degree in this and that, and they're always trying to figure out what's going on and why things do what they're doing. Why did this market go up? Why did this market go down? At the end of the day, no one really knows, right? No one could really know the exact reason until after the fact, to be honest. Because if they knew, they would be billionaires all the time. Look at this market just going up. Yeah, that 3-bar reversal played. That 3-bar reversal just played out. Wow. Yeah, we're just about there. We would get in. Yeah, dang. Look at this going. If we see 5,300, just amazing. New York session held. New York session low held. NASDAQ catching a little bit of a bid. Markets starting to settle down a little bit, but nah, it's not settling down. That's a big move. Low of yesterday played well, yeah. What are DBA concepts? Well, it's the concept that you need to keep things simple. It's a play because since joining the futures prop industry, everybody has their own course to sell, and everyone's renaming this and renaming that. It's all the same stuff. It's just renamed. So I just jokingly say DBA concepts, and it's just technical analysis. It's just basic price action. It's a joke. It's a joke. Everyone complicates things way too much. Yeah, it's all marketing. It's all marketing. It's DBA concepts. I'm going to teach you my super secret strategy. I'm going to sell it to you for $9.99. And then it's just like a 3-bar reversal named some crazy thing. It's actually just a double bottom. It'll be like it never happened by the end of the night. Yeah, you wake up tomorrow and we're going to be trading right back to where we were. Will you grow out the beard? Nah. No, I shave every once in a while. The only DBA concept in the live markets. Yeah, the one and only in the live markets. DBA concepts. Just rename everything and sell it. Yeah, every 10 years there's something new that comes out. In 20 years, who knows? What's important is you learn yourself, you build your own strategy, you develop your own process, and that's it. Don't follow someone. Like a signal, right? Learn from everyone. There's a lot of great stuff out there to learn from. There's a lot of great stuff to learn from. Got 9 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hit this. I'm going to do this. Just don't even think about it. I'll be good to go in the morning. I'll be good to go in the morning for the fast markets. Let's get through. I got a couple more hashtag slow markets I think I could share here. Ooh, man. Okay. There's one that I actually... David, I'm actually sharing this one. This is a good one. It says, second payout, funding for upcoming vacation. So you're taking the payout, pay for your vacation. Nice freaking work. See, everyone has their own reasons why they trade and taking a payout. Someone might take a payout and go do this with it. Someone might take a payout, do that. It's the beautiful thing about the markets. And like I said, prop firms, you could do that for a lot. Gold's sitting here at 52.60. If we get to 5,300, I'm gonna be mind blown. Silver's catching a bid too. Silver's catching a bid. Seesawing into a low. Nice necklace. Thank you. Yeah, look. See, there's a nice low right there. This was previous support. Is that going to be resistance now? Okay. We joke about DBA concepts. This is basic support and resistance. Hashtag DBA concepts. Simple. So simple. NQ looks peaceful now. See you in the morning, Zydar. New York lows getting taken out. Yeah, maybe we come back down to these New York lows. Yeah, maybe this is a decent... Is this a decent short? Is this a decent short, chat? I have a hard time taking this one, though. I'm locked out for an hour. No. Oh, it's a decent short. It's going. Odd target. My target would be 52.38. Yeah, this would be the target. It'd be something like this. Yeah, I'm not. I don't like this trade that much. I'm gonna pass on it. Let's see if it plays out, though. Let's see if this plays out. All right. Yep. I think we got that one good. Look at that. Nice music. Nice vibe. this market. Happy you do these late night sessions? Awesome. Great. I mean, that's what I do it, right? Because if you have a day job or you have something going on during the day and you just can't consistently trade the New York session, here we are. We're in slow markets, trading it up. Trading it up in slow market. You guys are trading so much better than I am. Am I a great teacher? Appreciate it. I've never taught anyone before. I just try and show by example. I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this a lot. Man, hashtag slow markets. Grip South Florida, great work. You had an amazing long in gold. Just going through some of the ones that it's just not, there's not enough time to always be going through hashtag slow markets. The sooner you tag me, the better. But I got to go through and just, hey, you guys putting up that TGS trades. I see that you passed gold on the 3-bar reversal. So you were able to catch a 3-bar reversal on gold and you got your XFA. Nice. Great work. Great work. In other jobs in my life, I hate to be called a teacher, but I love knowing, okay, a teacher, a mentor, potato. What's the difference between a teacher and a mentor and a coach? I can see a coach, right? You're coaching a team. I don't know. Look at that. DBA concepts, lower high. You just see it. Some of the most simplest stuff just plays out so beautifully sometimes. What's my Insta? Ooh, the personal question. Here you go. Here's my Instagram. Just for you. Covered here. All right, we got to those 39s. That's a level of support right there that I was looking at. Nice support resistance. But volatility is starting to pick up again. Wall Street. Huh? I do not have one of those that I am willing to share on here anyway. Yeah. Oh, what a night. Man. Look at this market. I'm ready for some food. I am ready for some food. Remember the time when someone explained how those can't teach? Yeah, I remember that, Roberts. And sometimes you just gotta put up or shut up. Yeah? Delayed market open on Friday. Exactly. And a teacher has a tendency to dictate information. A mentor shows how those actions are applied. Okay. Mentor sounds better. Mentor sounds better anyway. Sit back, relax, and yeah, I think that's where we could end it. Once again, thanks everybody for showing up. Always showing the support. We got some big things happening. Big things happening. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. So there's the socials, and I will see everybody bright and early tomorrow morning for fast markets. And if not, I'll see you guys Sunday night for our regular slow markets time. Take care, everybody, and see you then.